It's your boy Carcino here, and let's get into it. We have breaking news. Oh yeah, breaking news. Now, you might be asking yourself, what is the breaking news? What is so important that got Casino up doing this right now when his focus should be somewhere else? Well, I'm here to tell you. Well, the breaking news well, thank you. The breaking news is the Clippers and Lakers beef is so in night right now. Oh, it's through the roof. Yeah, it's through the roof right now. I don't know what just happened here, but somebody just jumped in all of a sudden, like something was blocking it, like all you guys' views, and it just like automatically jumped up. I don't know what's happening right now. I know, man, it's crazy. Well, right now, Steve Ballmer from the Clippers had invoked a whole lot of information about what's going on behind the scenes since he became the owner, bought the Clippers back in 2015. That stadium he got, he started building that. That's a 10-year process. That was the thing. It's like, that's a 10-year project. When you want to build something of that magnitude, it just don't happen like this when you don't have one. You can renovate something that you already own, but you can't just jump up and buy a brand new stadium. There's a lot of red tape you got to go through. So you got to get it entitled, because California does not pay for a stadium. Like the city, the state, they don't chip in any money for a stadium. So you're on your own. Straight from the jump, you are on your own. So he had to pay for the whole thing himself and put up the money for the stadium. And he wanted to do that immediately, because he saw what the problem was his first year, and he was like, okay, this is what people didn't understand when they were with the Lakers and they basically rent for the Clippers, and everybody's like, okay, they rent for the Clippers, this is what it is, you know, this is what it is. He finds out him and Jenny Buss get along fine. There's no problem with Jenny. But Linda Rambis, Kurt Rambis, the Lakers brass who are making these decisions that's really affecting the team and running the team, they don't like Ballmer. He's dangerous, a threat to them. He's like, I don't like these eccentric billionaires. They come in with all these ideas and they force us to have to spend money, and we can't keep up. So we got the biggest star in town. We got to keep him. So keeping LeBron James happy was essential to the Lakers, because Ballmer brought Kawhi Leonard into the mix, and Kawhi Leonard's taking LA, and so to push LeBron was the agenda. So to have a Clipper-Lakers showdown for LA to see who goes to the finals was essential. But Kawhi kept getting hurt. LeBron kept getting hurt. So they never could really pull this off. Now, going into this magnitude, the Clippers became a foregone conclusion. They didn't think anything about the Clippers anymore. They were just like, forget the Clippers. Right? So no one thinking about the Clippers. Then all of a sudden, while all this is happening, they're trying to build a stadium. So they got the lot, they got the land approved. They went to look at a couple of locations and they found a good location. They got the spot, they got the approval. Next thing you know, they's like, well, the Clippers got the approval on the land. The Los Angeles Lakers sent over their people now. Now their people want to see what's going on with this land. People that wanted nothing to do with anything is now so vested into what's going on with the Clippers. So the Lakers got their spies looking at the location and how far it is from their Forum. I mean, not the Forum, but the Staples Center. And then saying, okay, that's where the Clippers are moving. They're actually leaving us. Like, wow. So we're going to be losing rent money from them. And it came to fruition because he saw in the first season, like, how many afternoon games the Clippers had to play. How many times the Clippers had to play while Monday Night Football was going on. And he was like, oh, okay, it's a dirty game. But, you know, we got to play a home game in LA on Monday nights when Monday Night Football is going on. We got to play on afternoon games, you know, and because the Lakers are playing at night, we got to play at noon. The Lakers get to play and they get to sleep in, and then they get to play at night. We got to get up in the morning and get ready to play at noon. And then we got to go on Monday night and play on Monday night during Monday Night Football. So he's like, well, okay, I see we getting done dirty. So he saw the whole process and said, nah, we got to get our own stadium. This ain't going to work. See, the Lakers was playing dirty with the Clippers for years. And so the whole thing was the other owners just really didn't care. Ballmer saw this as a disadvantage to his team. So this new stadium was essential for the survival of the Clippers. So once he said, no, I'm really going to do it. He told Jenny Buss, she's like, you're ballsy. He's like, that's the only way I know how to go, baby. I want the Larry OB, baby. The Larry OB. So they start pushing right away, you know, to get the title. They want to win a championship. So that was the goal. We got to win a championship. So it took 9 years for them to complete the bill and get everything applied and approved. So the NBA has to approve what's going on here. And the NBA has no problem. It's more revenue for them. Fine. Somebody, it ain't costing the NBA any money. They can care less. And then, you know, the Lakers is like, what about traffic? Traffic? They worried about traffic. What about the traffic, the people, and all these cars? And it's already hard enough. Now we got 2 games could be going on at the same time in LA. The Lakers could be playing and the Clippers could be playing, both home games. That's going to be a traffic nightmare. I just think this could be a bigger problem than what we know. So they went through the logistics, and the NBA is like, I don't know if the man's buying $1 billion stadium, state of the art. He's designing this thing better than any basketball stadium that we have. I don't see how this hurts us. I'm sorry. We cannot do this. So we can't stop this man from building this stadium. It's his money. So everybody essentially got upset. They weren't happy with the way things were divided. Right? So now they're not excited with the way it was going. They decided, hey, Clippers don't want LeBron. That's a fact. Now, here's the thing. Now, all of a sudden, they have no problems. They get a call from the city of, the state of California, telling them they can't build it. They was like, they can't build a stadium. Guess why? Because the Forum Coliseum, which used to be owned by the Lakers, is owned by the New York Knicks, the people that own the Madison Square Garden. They own the Forum. So they said, well, that's too close to the Forum. You can't build. We ain't gonna allow you to build it. This is the Los Angeles Lakers all the way trying to stop the Clippers from building the stadium. They went and got resources. They called up the New York Knicks and said, hey, we sold y'all the Forum. Now, we need y'all we got to call up that favor. They trying to build a stadium. It's too close to the Forum. You can't have anything close to the Forum. We need you to enforce that now. The Lakers, boy, I told you it's a dirty game being played behind the scenes all the time. So this was the declaration of war with Ballmer. Ballmer was like, oh, they got me spending all this money and then they finna do this. So he owned the Clippers outright. He sold it to his boy, 1% of the company. So his buddy who's in real estate came in for 1% of the company and said, look, we need to get our own stadium. He saw it right away, so he knows real estate. He knows the landscape and everything and building the stadium. So Ballmer just trusted him and went off. First he was, skeptical of it, but then he started to see, okay, they trying to F with me. So now he's ready to fight back. Oh man, they was so jealous, man. Hit the like button up. Jealous ain't the word. They scared. They scared of Ballmer to spend more money. Oh, they trying to shut me up now. Look. Oh, they trying to shut me up now. Look at them. Look at them. They trying to shut me up. Hey, listen. I tells it like it is. Because y'all need to know, the general public, y'all being lied to. Straight up and down. So after Ballmer realized he's being played with, and he said, oh, okay. The Lakers were also going after players that the Clippers wanted to get. The team up on the Clippers, the Lakers started poaching. So it was like, oh, okay, all right. This is the game we're playing. We are really at war. And Kawhi Leonard told him, he said, man, coach, I tried to tell you. they don't want to lose to LA. They already lost it, but you're going against that history. You're going against Magic, Kobe. They got LeBron. Yeah, you fighting a war. So I'm down with you. all the way. So right away, he down with him all the way. So now, all of a sudden, everything flip upside down. That's right, it all flipped upside down. So guess what Ballmer does? When they say you can't build it because of the forum, you know what he did? Steve Ballmer bought the damn forum off of the Madison Square Garden people. He bought the forum. The Lakers is like, what are you doing? He's like, we just made a deal. What happened? We sold the forum. The Clippers own the forum and the new stadium now. They weren't playing around. So now they got the forum too. Y'all tried to play with him, and now the Clippers is like, okay, we finna play y'all game. You want to go get a player? We gonna get him first. We gonna take him from you. Oh, y'all want Chris Paul? No, you don't. No, you don't. All trades with the Clippers now? Nah, we ain't cool no more. Nah, we good. You wanted Nicholas Batum? Nah, we got him. Yeah, all the players that LeBron wanted to get, Ballmer would go get them and talk to them, and they would out-negotiate the Lakers. Y'all wanted Powell. How did that work out for you? Y'all wanted Terrence Mann. How did that work out for you? Only one y'all ended up with down the road was Pat Bev. How did that work out for you? Don't play with billionaires. They're good at this game. Don't play with billionaires. Tried to sabotage our team with Montrezl Harrell. How did that work out for you? Now he went from 6th man of the year to out of the league. We got to start taking accountability, people, for our actions. And right now, it is all up in the air. Because we all seen it happen from top to bottom. So when we see people not being authentic and being someone that could hold things down when it needs to be held down, people got to get held accountable. That's all. That's all we saying. People got to get held accountable. LeBron James has failed y'all countless times, over and over again, however you want to put it, however you want to word it. The failure of LeBron James is evident. It's everywhere. The stench of his failure is everywhere. Because he wanted y'all to keep going out spending. Y'all had no choice Y'all went and got Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony, all of these people. The Clippers didn't want them. They wanted to get Russell Westbrook, but they weren't going to pay that kind of money for Russell Westbrook. They got Russ when Russ was at his lowest commodity ever and got nothing but productivity out of Russ. Of course, Russ can still play at a high level. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't Russ be able to play at a high level? Russell Westbrook is still one of the top players in this league. So why wouldn't he be able to perform or play at a high level? He's always been that guy. So why would he cease from being that guy? That don't make any sense. Well, LeBron James has always been the common denominator of failure, especially when it comes to this league. There isn't anybody I know other than who would sit there and say otherwise. They see LeBron James, they know LeBron James is somebody that they recognize. He's somebody that star caliber person, personality. You know, he sells the commercial. Kawhi ain't gonna talk. His game gonna talk for him. That's it. And you know what? He got endorsement deals. The whole nine. It was all out there on the table for him. He didn't want it. He did commercials and didn't say a word in the commercials. Who could get away with doing that? But as you can see, this is a war with the Los Angeles Lakers. And the Clippers have geared themselves up for a NBA title run with a bunch of 35, 37-year-olds. One last ride for the Clippers. So now, instead of the Lakers, we could just be pushing for the Clips. That makes more sense to us. Why is it such a hard thing to believe or a hard thing to follow? It's very simple. See, y'all didn't know all of this internal stuff was going on. Everybody playing internal games. But now the battle lines have been drawn. Why would anybody care? They trying to win, just like everybody else trying to win. So when you see other people get involved, man, nobody cared. Nobody cares if somebody won or lost, bro. Just being honest. Ballmer was thinking, hey, we both owners, let the best team win, he's trying to call it the way he think it should be. Not any of this nonsense you're hearing today. Well, it wasn't up for us to have a discussion on what should and shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? So that's people's fault. That's how I look at it. I just brush that up on people's fault. So that's up for the people to discuss. But if you see they willing to do all that just to win, they will cheat anybody. So pay attention to this season. Shouts out to Kwame Brown, Buzz Life. I'm out.